Welcome back here at Cardines Field as our pregame show continues. Now time for the manager's show, joined as always by Newport Gulls manager Mike Coombs. Skip, it's a bit warm and humid today here at Cardines Field, but we're playing baseball and no rain in sight.
Just like Florida. This is it right here. You're getting a taste of Florida right now. Humid, hot and humid.
Newport Gulls coming into this contest tonight, Skip. Winners of 7 of the last 10, coming off a pretty successful road trip, taking 3 out of 4 games.
Playing better, getting the pitching and the defense. So and the hitting is, you know, that first game yesterday we only had like 5, but everything else is we've been squaring a lot of balls up, so it's been good.
Going back to yesterday's doubleheader against the Sanford Mainers, just the second twin billing the Gulls have played this season. It was a close battle in Game 1. Brett Lilla gave you it all in a 7-inning complete game, but the Gulls just couldn't get the timely hitting needed, and they fell 2-1.
Yeah, Brett threw the ball very well. He got stronger as the game went on. Early on they had a few chinks here and there and scored a run, and then they did it again, and then we scored 1 run, and that was it. That was the scoring, and then they came in and shut it down. The Rice kid came out and threw the 7th and set us down in order.
But the Gulls turned it around in Game 2, winning 8-1. A good offensive explosion from Newport, and more good pitching from a Gulls starter in Tyler Ferguson.
Yeah, Fergie threw the ball very well. 1 inning, he got in a little trouble, got the leadoff guy, and then he walked 2 and hit a guy. So, but then he shut it down from there, and they only scored 1 run. So our bats, I think we had like 13 hits, so we swung it pretty good. So I was pleased with that game, and made the bus ride home and the House of Pizza taste pretty good.
Some of the best pizza in the league up there in Sanford.
Yeah, you had, how many slices did you have?
I think I had 4.
4 slices. That was big time. That's good. That's good, because that pizza is some of the best pizza I've ever had.
Of course, 8-1 the score in that game last night. That was also the score here at Cardines Field, or was it 9-1 on Friday night as they play the Danbury Westerners and picked up a big win.
Danbury's always good. They're always tough. They play us tough, and we were lucky to come away with a win from them too. You know, they get after you.
2 other games happened on the weekend, both of them on the road at Ocean State Saturday, and that was an interesting game. The Gulls out to an early 2-0 lead, and then very good pitching from Mark McCoy. Gives up 1 mistake pitch. It turns out to be a grand slam. Down 4-2 late in the game. Ben Roberts, a clutch 2-run homer to tie it, and then pushing across the go-ahead run.
You know, that 1 pitch wasn't the deal. It was the 2 walks he had in that inning. And those walks always come back to haunt you. But Mark threw the ball very well, and yeah, that 1 pitch, the kid, I think it was a 3-2, 2 out and connected, and they went up 4-2, but then we came back and scored 3. I think Ben Roberts had a 2-run homer, and we scored another run. So we got out of there with a 5-4 win. That team gets better and better every day. They got good guys in their lineup that can play.
Kyle Wilcox came out through the 9th, picking up his 4th save of the season. He picked up his 5th save coming in the 9th inning again in Laconia on Sunday.
Yeah, I was just needed to get it over with. So I brought Kyle in, and he just overmatched that kid.
So Kyle's been very good. He's earned an all-star selection along with another 8 Newport Gulls.
Yes, he has. Yes, they have. And it's tribute to Chuck Pava and can't say his name on air because he's a Plymouth Pilgrim. So anyways, those guys got some very good talent in here, and yeah, there's some other guys that should have made it, but it just didn't happen. So
still about a third of the team heading up to Laconia on Sunday for that all-star game. A couple of pitchers, Brett Graves, who's been very good here at home in his starts for the Newport Gulls. Brett Lillick as well, representing Newport, along with several starters. It's going to be Ben Roberts is one of them, Steve Anderson, Joe McKeithen as well, and even the Gulls' middle infielders, Trace Tamsing and Shea Donlin, will both be reserves for the all-star game. Cody Jones as well.
Yeah, they're going to be the second starter. They're not going to be alternates. They've made the all-star team. They're just go in the second half of the game. So 9 kids from the Newport Gulls. I think that's the most that we've ever had since I've been here. It's usually 7 or 8 that make that club.
With the exception of 1 or 2 years, you and your coaching staff have been the coaching staff for the all-star game, and that will be the same once again this year.
Yeah, we get to go up there. Leva's not going to go. He's got to fly back home. But the guy from Sanford has called me and told me that he'll be there, throw BP, coach third. That's Aaron Izeric. Love that kid. He's a great kid, great coach. Gets a lot of good things done in Sanford, and he'll be on my staff along with Kevin Long and Holbrook, and waiting for any other coach to call or shoot me an email and want to be a part of it. Would love to have him there, but we'll see.
To the injury report, Skip, Mick Van Vossen, have you heard anything new on him? And also Timmy Robertson has been sidelined.
Last time I saw Mick was in Ocean. He came down and watched the game. Donlan's got a little bit, but he's going to start tonight. Robinson, I'm not sure where he is. Norm said he's day-to-day.
And the Newport Gulls sending Sean Hartnett to the mound tonight, his first start of the season. He's been a very good reliever. Yeah, perhaps could have even been an all-star himself with the numbers he's put up.
God, yeah, I mean, he got snubbed. They said it was snubbed. Snubbed. What does snub mean? Snub means zip you don't get in. Yeah, he should have made it. He should have been right there. I mean, there's other guys that should have been there, but like I said, he, even English, look at him. He's kind of been hitting the ball, but he got snubbed.
English batted 500 in that doubleheader yesterday.
He batted 500. That means I better put him in the lineup tonight, huh?
But going back to Sean Hartnett, he's a hard-throwing righty. We've seen a lot of good stuff out of him from the bullpen, so you're giving him the ball tonight to start.
Yeah, just kind of like a Kellich, huh? We'll see if he can. I don't like to, kind of compare, but I mean, Sean's earned it. He earns the start tonight, so we'll see how far he can go, what he can do. He's a good kid. He works hard, and he's got some good stuff. So I'm anxious to see what he'll do.
Finally, Skip, the Newport Gulls had a 3-day road trip, but now are rewarded here a 4-day homestand, 3 games at home. They don't go back on the road again until Saturday. Short trip up to Plymouth and the All-Stars game on Sunday.
Yeah, you hit it right. I'm looking forward to the day off. I don't know. I may just lay on the couch and just. I can't lay on the couch and count my money. I ain't got no money. But yeah, I'm just going to take it easy. Maybe hit the swimming pool, drink a few root beers, walk around downtown, see if I can buy some Christmas gifts for my family, send them home. Maybe get some chowder and maybe a roll or two from the Pearl. Maybe go out to the Adirondack store, maybe order a couple Adirondacks, put them on the Gulls bill that they were supposed to buy me last year. That's what Patso said, but...
Some plans for the off day. One of the only off days left this season, by the way.
I know. I'm going to make it last. I mean, it's going to be a wonderful off day. Nobody's going to know where I am.
Newport Gulls manager Mike Coombs, thanks for joining us. Good luck tonight against Laconia.
Thank you.
That's our pregame visit with Mike Coombs. Newport Gulls baseball is next. It's the Gulls and the Muskrats as we continue with our pregame show on the NECBL Broadcast Network.